Welcome to Trucks and Other Stuff, where we have fun with trucks, sometimes with cars, and always with tools. Today, we're going to answer the question of what is the best oil filter? It's a very important question, a question that gets asked a lot because there are a lot of different brands that make oil filters, and some are good, some are not so good, and should you just go with the cheap option? That's the question we're going to answer today. But first, I wanted to remind you guys of the 1,000 subscriber challenge. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a free light bar. So hit the subscribe button for many reasons. To follow what's going on with my F250, that truck, the different things that mods I've done, different things I've had to repair. That's usually what happens in these videos is I had to repair something. But hit the subscribe button to follow that stuff. And also, I have a Chevy Suburban, which is actually the oil filter that we're going to be discussing is from that vehicle, because I just did an oil change on that. And then also, I wanted to remind you guys of those different modifications I've done and stuff like that. Tool sets, the ball joint tool that I recently purchased. That stuff is, there's a link in the description if you want to check that stuff out. You can see what I've done to my truck and also have a good avenue for some tools that may be helpful to you. So click those links, they're Amazon links, and check those things out. So let's go ahead and get to the video. So, like I said, I recently did an oil change here on my Chevy Suburban. It's a 2003 Chevy Suburban, and what I used last time was a Fram Extra Guard filter. This filter, I believe it's actually off the same vehicle, same engine, or a similar engine. This might be off a 6.0. Mine is a 5.3 Vortec. That might be the difference, and I'm pretty sure they're the same filter because they're the same block. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to cut these open with my cutoff wheel here. Cut them open and just look on the inside. Look at the filter element, look at the build quality and things like that, and we'll get a feel for the quality of these items. The Fram filters are very cheap. You can get discounts, and they're usually pretty cheap. The Wix is a little more expensive, but we're going to find out which one's better. Currently on my truck, what I put on last time was a AC Delco. So we're going to try that one out also. When that oil change is done, I'm going to cut that one open also, and we'll take a look at the Fram alongside of that as well. So we're going to go ahead and get these cut open, and then we're going to take a look and see just how good the quality is. Here we go. All right, guys, I took apart both of these filters. Started with the Wix. The Wix was first, and so we'll go ahead and finish taking this apart. But we'll start from the top. At the top, I have this nice, look at that thick gasket. I don't know, just a lot of components here. Very stout. It's a little difficult to take apart. This is, I mean, I could feel weight to this. Then we're going to take apart this filter component itself. Just to get an idea of how many fins there are. Remember, this is a used filter, not a brand new filter. Obviously, it's disgusting. You could have picked that up, but we might be able to see a little more difference if we had brand new filters. Anyway, you can see the interior. It's metal. It's solid. It looks like it's stout, and it looks like it would hold up to abuse. At least that's my impression. Okay, so we finish that. We look in the bottom here. This is your spring that if it has too much pressure, the filter's too clogged, it lets the oil go through anyway. And this is the spring that is compressed to make that action happen. Okay, so keep that in mind as we go along here. That's going to be important in just a second. So now we're going to take apart the Fram. The first thing I noticed about the Fram is the fact that it was really easy to get apart. The Wix was, I don't know if it's thicker metal, just how it's made. It's, I don't know, it's just heavier, stouter. So now we're going to look at the Fram. It was easy to take apart, very easy to take apart. Couple things I'm noticing. There's less filtration element. Definitely less. This top cap is not as stout. Let's see. Let's look at this. Seal. Seal's not bad. About the same as the Wix, so that's good. But the thing I notice, look at that spring in the bottom. Does that look like a spring to you? Doesn't look like a spring to me. I can't even, it's weird. I guess that's supposed to be the spring right there. Sort of cheap. And the element itself, look how, I don't know, destroyed that is. Yes, it does have the metal on the inside, but just take these. Look at these two. Look at the difference. That supported, it's not, it can take more abuse. This, I can squish it with my fingers right here. It's like felt, cardboard or something like that. This, metal, hard. Look at those two. That's sort of what I was guessing would happen. Was it the Fram would not be as well made? That's what I was guessing, because I have watched other videos just like this that take apart one of these filters, some of these filters, and compare the two. And I just want to pass on that knowledge. The Fram, this is even an extra guard. This is the better, this is the step up versus the regular Wix. The regular Wix is a better filter. I'm just going to say it. It really is a better filter. It is more expensive than the Fram, but I think it's probably worth it if you can save your engine some wear. I think it's definitely worth it. I'm looking forward to finding out what the AC Delco filter is going to be like. That'll be another video coming up in 5,000 miles. So remember, those are highway miles. People have given me a hard time for going that long with my Suburban, but they're all highway miles, so I don't really feel bad. It's not under heavy strain, just cruising down the highway. So that was my feelings for the Wix versus the Fram. So you can take this this video and interpret it how you like. You've gotten to look at this filter on the inside, which is something that most people do not do. But this was fun for me to see the inside. Anyway, hope this video was helpful, informative, and maybe it'll give you a better idea of what to purchase, whether or not you can go the cheap route, and whether or not you shouldn't. So, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.